Is on the air. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the New England Patriots and the New Orleans Saints. Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. To return it, Alvin Kamara. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
If you want him to eat, why you bring the food in here?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
You don't want to get the rest of it?
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. And incomplete to open things up.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Breeze will try again on 2nd down. Flush to his right. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play. Breeze finding Thomas. 45 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Breeze now. Escaping the pressure right.
Give me that.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Give me that.
Picked off by Dante Hightower. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I was watching it.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive,
first interception.
And that last one, that hurts.
Right.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone, and he gave it to him. 15 big yards. There was only one man who scored a touchdown in Super Bowl 53, and, of course, it was that man we just saw, Sony Michel.
How about him turning it on in the postseason of his rookie year? Because in the 16-game regular season, he didn't play in all 16 now. He did have 6 touchdowns, which is pretty darn good. But he added 6 more touchdown runs in the Patriots' 3 playoff wins. That's pretty significant as well.
Oh, my God.
A throw there by Brady intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Why are you leaving the kitchen?
On 2nd down, Michel. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Demario Davis. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. To throw, it's Brady. And pressure gets to him again. Demario Davis. In there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. Before this next drive gets going, we need to discuss the Hall of Fame inductees. There will be 8 in the 2019 class. We have Champ Bailey, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law. Who else am I forgetting in there?
Well, how about a big guy, a lineman, Kevin Mawai, who was absolutely terrific in his career. How about Ed Reed with the Baltimore Ravens and the great job he did in the secondary there? Pat Bowlen, Gil Brandt as contributors, the owner of the Broncos and the longtime scout with the Cowboys. And I love the senior committee bringing in Johnny Robinson, the safety with Kansas City.
Tony Gonzalez was a first ballot guy. And, of course, when I hear Ty Law's name, you think, wow, he started this great Patriots dynasty that we're still living with.
You're exactly right. And the Patriots, with all of their championships, probably underrepresented in the Hall of Fame. This drive started with 1st and goal. Now that it's 4th and goal, anything less than a touchdown would feel like a letdown to me.
And Lutz puts this one through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. So it's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
While we have a second here, let's peek back to the Super Bowl. The lowest scoring Super Bowl, Charles, in history, 13-3. And it took us 53 minutes to get our first touchdown of Super Bowl 53.
Can you believe they went into the half, 3-0
New
England, Stephen Gostkowski with a field goal. Then they finally tie it up with Greg Zuerlein at the end of 3 quarters of the Rams knocking one through the post. The Patriots at 13 to
under pressure, and they got to him again.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. Made them with a screen soon.
To throw is Brady. Slant route caught by Edelman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
So he peed already.
Edelman, the 7th wide receiver to be named Super Bowl MVP. 10 catches, 141 yards in that game, Charles.
And just think, if Julian Edelman had followed his heart initially, he would have gone to Canada to play quarterback, which is what he played at Kent State. But he wanted to play in the NFL, willing to make the change to receiver. And how well has that paid off for not just him, for the New England Patriots?
He's taken down here by the Saints. Alex Okafor in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely.
And he's going to go down again. Alex Okafor in there to drop it for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's getting
under pressure again, and down he goes again. Demario Davis bringing the pressure again, and that is his 3rd sack here tonight. On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Well, as the dust settles for the New Orleans Saints on this season, yes, a lot of disappointment for the 2nd year in a row. But, you know, 13-3, #1 seed for the first time since 2009. Now, they did suffer the first home playoff loss. He's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Cameron Meredith, 26 yards. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And Manchar talking about singing something in there on those gloves. They help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown.
At least you forgot to do it.
Off topic, but we'd be remiss if we didn't point out what else was happening Super Bowl weekend. The Madden 19 Club Championship, 2nd major this season, 2 more to follow. And our winner, Pauvin, representing the Oakland Raiders. He took down the Vikings, and your favorite, Charles, I.B. Strafen. He had to reach for the ibuprofen after a 38-24 beat down in the final.
Well, you know, if he was representing the Oakland Raiders, the Vikings went down, and they went down hard. That's how the Raiders do it.
How about Pauvin, though, wins $100,000 for his efforts, also won Super Bowl tickets for the next day, unselfishly gave them to his father and his brother.
How about that? That's pretty cool. Congratulations, Pauvin. Way to go.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him the 7th time tonight. He's gone down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
You know I got to go for this. It wouldn't be me if I ain't go for this. It's
so in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Here's Brady to throw.
He got him. There you go. Let's go, Edelman.
20.
Yeah.
The right in. Touchdown. New England. Julian Edelman, 65 yards. And the Patriots are back within a score. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that kind of...
Well, I think that's how your deep players were.
I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Well, CD, the NFL held its awards show the night before the Super Bowl, and as you and I had speculated the last few weeks, Patrick Mahomes, MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, and for the 2nd straight season, how about Aaron Donald, Defensive Player of the Year?
Yeah, Donald was expected. We knew that was going to happen. Mahomes, we thought would happen. There was that school of thought that maybe Drew Brees might walk away with the MVP since he's never won one, but Mahomes a deserving winner. How about the Offensive Rookie of the Year? Saquon Barkley with the Giants. Many thought it might be Baker Mayfield with Cleveland.
Yeah, Defensive Rookie of the Year, Darius Leonard of the Colts, and the Colts Comeback Player of the Year, Andrew Luck, and very deservedly so.
I would say that for sure, and he beat out J.J. Watt, who also would have been a deserving winner. Coach of the Year, I thought was a close vote, or probably should have been closer to me, because I thought Anthony Lynn from the Chargers deserves some respect, but Matt Nagy of the Bears, he ends up winning the award. They went 12-4 in his rookie season.
And then last one we need to mention, Chris Long of the Eagles, well-deserved Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year. Congrats to all.
Yeah, how about that? Donated his first 4 game checks to fund a literacy program that donated free books and mentoring services for families. I remember last season, he donated every game check to causes that he felt strongly about.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up.
Give me that.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And let's go with laser pulled in by Edelman. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Man, wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
Here's Brady throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 9 yards on the play and a 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Now a carry for White. Now White lost the football.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free.
Unbelievable.
But a teammate comes along and scoops it
Unbelievable.
up. Almost like, it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Here we go on fourth down now with Brady. Oh, he can't get away. Brady will go down. A.J. Klein. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So after the INT, it's Breeze. Flushed out right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 yards down to the 15 and a first down. Now a play fake here on first down.
Boom!
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We'll come back here right after this. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Breeze going to throw.
Give me that. User.
Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Demario Davis there on the stop. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Oh, this offense is staying put. They're just 1 for 4 in these situations so far, but they're going again on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Brady looking for it, and he hits it. It's complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Now Brady over the middle. That's caught by Hogan. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Steps away to his left. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Demario Davis in there again. My goodness, that is now his 4th sack tonight.
You like LeBron.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Brady now on 1st down.
Oh, yeah.
They'll check this one down to Michelle. The way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel as the first half is winding down. And the Pats able to cash in for 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Brady looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Oh, baby.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here, and with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up second down.
Let's go, baby. Come on, Kurt. Where you at?
Y'all boo-boo. Kurt boo-boo.
You
line
boo-boo.
of scrimmage, again the 25.
Kurt,
Second and 10.
you will beat my little cousin. He will. You will beat me.
Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Nope, drop the ball. Give me that. Drop that. Don't play with me, boy. You got caught up with it. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, bro.
NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Look, I had to click into him, and I hit triangle to play the ball, so he can make it drop it something, the collision with it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Using it right there.
Comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You had him.
As we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Hello?
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Go with the people, man.
On second down, here's Brady. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Cameron Jordan in there to get him for his second sack of the night.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Brady is going to float this one deep right side. Into coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Breeze now on first down. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Lawrence Guy breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Here's Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. And an alley to run. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
That's fine. You heard me, Kurt? I'm going to get him out the car. I don't know. You got to pause.
From midfield, here's Breeze. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Decent.
There you go. I'll be right back. Hey, Kurt. I gotta run to get this pizza from Raceway up the street. Or you want to just play later, or you'll wait? It'll be about 5-10 minutes. All right.